Hello my friends, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Heather. This is Honest Homemaking. And on Wednesdays we fold laundry. Let me know if you know what movie that's or what movie that's from. On Wednesdays we wear pink. Dating myself with the movie genre here. So today we're going to fold some laundry. And we have these two very big baskets and one smaller basket, but I guarantee you it's packed full enough. It's got as much as those. So grab yourself a cup of coffee, get your basket of laundry, and we're going to sit down and fold. Oh, before I get into that. But before we get into folding the laundry, I wanted to say thank you to Amelia. She is my sweet friend, and she sent us 2 twin-size mattress covers and a queen-size mattress cover for our mattresses. She also sent the kids some sticker books. As you can see, Leo has been enjoying his. He's been sticking them all over everything, which is actually okay because they're like the easy peel off reuse stickers. So that's very cool and was very nice of her. Riley went to spend 2 weeks with her grandma in South Carolina. So that is her dad's mom. Again, we're not exactly really close, but she came and took her and Riley's sister, who's on her dad's side, to South Carolina with her. So, you know, it's good for them to get to do something else and spend a little bit of time with that side of the family. So she took her sticker books with her, 2 of her books actually, and she was using those in the car ride. So that was very nice and perfect timing. So thank you, Amelia. We appreciate that so, so much. So just a little disclaimer, this is a lot of laundry. This is what we did today. It's a lot of talking, So if you don't like my talking videos, if you like more of the cleaning style or things like that, tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow is a clean with Chris, which is amazing that he did that for me. So you'll be seeing a cleaning video tomorrow. I'm sure that I will be cleaning in there too because that's just life. And yeah, sorry if you're not a talky person like me. If you do like the talky videos, stay tuned. You're going to love this one. Well, we're just going to get started. A lot of this stuff is getting too small for Leo because kids grow so darn fast. And, I mean, you know, we want to keep his clothes because Mason will grow into them before you know it. Did you guys realize that on the 13th of this month, he will be 1 year old, or 1 year old. Wow. My mom brain has got me scrambled. On the 13th of this month, he will be 11 months old. So he is almost a year old, and I just can't believe that. It blows my mind. Chris and I haven't really discussed it at length, but he is most likely going to be our last baby. Chris loves kids, and you know, I feel like as long as you can take care of them properly and as long as you have the money to, you know, be able to raise kids, because Lord knows that's expensive, you know, have as many as you want. But I'm a little stretched thin right now, and our house is too full as it is. So, you know, we may reevaluate that. Got a nose itch. Sorry, guys, I'm fighting. What, Leo? Leo, Mommy is recording a video, honey. You can come in. What? Now we're all melting down. What does he want to show me, Zach?
It says, the game he wants to play with me, it says 1P, which is 1 player. And he keeps saying it's 2 player, but I have to keep telling him.
Leo, it's only 1 player. You guys can take turns as one of you dies. You want to take turns? Okay, go play 2 player with Zachy. Close the door.
Okay.
Zach, if he keeps whining, holler for me. He's usually okay as long as there's somebody in there with him, but when they both came up here, he was left alone. Anyway, so as of right now, our house is very full. I know that in Chris's heart, he would like another baby. He loves kids. He's a wonderful dad. He's a wonderful provider. It's really me that I'm just like not at this moment. I'm tired. I'm stressed out. Why is my nose itching in the same spot? We have a lot of kids and we need some more space. So that may be something we evaluate in the future, but as of right now, it's a no from me. So I need to keep a hold of his Leo's clothes for Mason, and I don't know, we'll see after that. So Riley still has so. Also, I saved up all my laundry for the week just so that we could do another laundry chat. I really like it. As far as the live laundry videos go, I talked to Chris about this because I've never done anything like that before. And he said that, you know, really with stuff like that, you need a moderator. Like, because I guess random people can find your stuff and then say weird, creepy, trolly, hateful things on there. And you know that around here we are not about negativity. So, he says that, you know, really you need a moderator. So I talked to him, and I think that he's going to see, because he works in an office, I'm going to see if he can maybe log in and moderate for me. So we'll see how that goes. And I think that starting next Wednesday, so mark your calendars, I think starting next Wednesday, we're going to do our very first live laundry fold with me at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because that's what time I usually put my videos up, and it works out well for me. Usually by 2 in the afternoon, not today obviously, but usually by 2 in the afternoon Mason is ready for a nap. So I guess I'm probably going to have to go live with my phone. If anybody who does YouTube or watches other people do live videos on YouTube, please leave me your pointers, because I truly do not know what to do. I have no idea whose shirt this is. Looks like it's Zach's size, but I don't think he had one like that. But if you know anything about going live or anything like that, send me an email, leave me a comment, something so that I can learn up on it. I'm going to try to do some research over the week to find out exactly how to do it and stuff like that, because I'm learning as I go here. I've never done a live before on any platform, so I don't know. Let me know if you think it would be better if we did it on like Instagram or something, or if we should do it on YouTube. I see a lot of people go live to do things on Instagram, so maybe that would be the route to go. Like I said, I just have to research it, but I am excited about it. I think that it would be amazing to go live every Wednesday to fold our laundry together, or whatever chore it is that you're going to be working on that day. And as you can see, I always have plenty and plenty of laundry to fold, so I would say that it will probably be like an hour-long live every time. And I know that a lot of people can't stay for, the whole hour, which is fine. You can pop in and out as you need to / want to. So I'm excited about that. Our trip is coming up. Today is the 10th, so we have, how many days is that? It's the 19th and 20th. We have 8 days, and then it'll be, Leo's still crying, about 8 days, and it'll be time to go on our trip. We need this so bad. I'm so excited. I don't think that we left Leo at all the whole time I was pregnant. Oh wait, no, that's not true. The last time I spent a night away from my kids was when I had Mason, and I really don't think that counts because you're in labor. And before that, we did not leave. We left Leo, gosh, I think with my niece for 2 nights about 2 years ago. So I'm pretty sure that this is the first time in 2 years that we will have been away from them even for 1 night. Of course, Mason has never been left alone, so that worries me. But we've been working on the sippy cup, and we have been working on the solid foods, and I'm happy to report that he absolutely will take the sippy, and he will chow down on the regular food. He loves mashed potatoes. He loves those baby puffs. He loves sliced cheese, chocolate chip cookies, which probably is not very good for him, but he only had the one. What else? He eats, yesterday in our cooking video. Oh no, you didn't see it yesterday. You'll see it tomorrow when Chris is cleaning the kitchen video. But when I was cooking. He took a pepper strip and was chewing on it, which was really cute. What else does he eat? He eats all kinds of stuff. Cheese puffs, small bites of lunch meat. So yeah, I fully believe that he will be okay nutrition-wise. The only thing that concerns me is I still have not gotten him off the boobie at night, which is only 2 nights. His grandma assures me that, you know, even if he wakes up 15 times a night, that she will console him and love him and do all the nurturing things. He just, you know, he likes his boobie in the middle of the night. He wakes up just looking for it. I've even tried giving him a passy back, and he just won't take a pacifier, which kind of stinks. I really was hoping I'd be able to pop that in his mouth at night and he would just take that. So we'll figure it out. It's only 2 nights, and you know, there are lots and lots of situations and circumstances where mommies sometimes need to leave their babies at night. So it will work out. I believe that it will, and I just have to trust that everything will be okay. Other than that, I am so excited. I have the mommy burnout so bad. Riley will be, it worked out perfect because she's with her grandma until I think we're meeting them halfway to pick her up the 20th, which I believe is Saturday, or maybe the 21st. So that is fun and exciting. So, what do you guys have? Do you guys do vacations in the summer? I'm going to be honest with you. Financially, we normally cannot afford them. We are very blessed to have won this trip. It still blows my mind. Like, what we do for fun and, you know, to get away in the summer is to camp, because it is cheaper than, you know, like going to a beach or something like that. And we can generally do it every other weekend, which is payday, because it doesn't cost a whole lot of money. Really, we have all the stuff we need. It's just the food, which we have to buy food when we're home anyway. So that is our form of summer vacation. Unfortunately, this summer, we have spent our last 3 weekends cleaning out the basement, which we do have a progress video on that coming. So be on the lookout for that. We have made quite a bit of progress, and I'm pretty happy with that. I did get a question that I hadn't replied to yet. What are we doing with all the stuff in the basement? That depends. Obviously if it was water damage, it's trash, which sucks. But you know, you cannot plan for do you know how many times our basement has flooded before? None. So you can't plan for a natural disaster. It just, you know, sometimes takes you by surprise. But I am looking at this as a blessing in disguise, because we are getting so much stuff out of there. So some of it is going to be trashed, obviously. Some of it is going to be donated, and some of it is going to be kept. We are hoping to, sometime in the near future, buy an outbuilding and use that for things like Chris's dad's stuff, because I told you he passed away in 2015, so he does not even want to think about letting go of any of that stuff. And I understand that, because my mom passed away in 2006, and I have, thanks to my sister, I have nothing of hers, really. I've got some photos and stuff. You've already seen all that. But I understand him wanting to hold on to his dad's stuff, so I'm not even going to suggest him getting rid of any of it. The stuff that we do keep, we're going to try to put in like an outbuilding maybe. We'll see how that goes. It depends on how narrowed down we can get it. And then we are planning to try to build some living spaces in the basement. But anyway, so back to my vacation question. What do you guys do for fun in the summer? We camp. We like to camp because it's fairly inexpensive, and we love the beautiful state of West Virginia. It's what keeps us sane. So, but we're very blessed to have won this trip. 2 days out away from our lovely children, which we love very much. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but they can be very stressful at times. Speaking of being on a budget, you know that I do not like to address negativity sometimes, but I don't know so much that this was negativity, so much as just general curiosity. Right here on this table, you've seen it in my videos 100 times, there is gosh, I don't even know what it's called. It's just a Mac. It's like the big desktop Mac, right? And then Chris and I each have a MacBook, like the little laptopy ones, which I suppose are expensive. I wouldn't know that. And do you know how I do not know that? Because Chris works in IT and we are blessed enough to get hand-me-downs from his job. We did not purchase these. Pretty much any electronic that you see around our house, except for like the TVs and the Xbox, those are things that we did purchase. But any computer type thing that you see around our house came from his job. They're hand-me-downs from his job. So a lady left a comment saying that, why do we spend so much money on things like that? Because she knows that those Mac products are expensive. And then complain that we don't have the money to spend on other things. Well, if we had to pay for those out of pocket, we would not have them. To me, it's just like if your husband works in construction, there's no shortage of like construction supplies. If your husband is a plumber, you have no problem getting your toilet fixed, or I don't know, it's just a perk of his job, and I am so grateful for it because I used my Mac that is a hand-me-down from his company to edit all of my YouTube videos. So without his job, those things would not, we wouldn't see these videos. So it took me a long time to think about how I was going to answer that because I don't know. I wanted to make sure that I did not take it personally. Like I said, it could have just been curiosity. Trying to decide if that's a need a mommy cry. Yeah. Okay, we gotta pause for a minute, guys. This is why lives are gonna be hard, but we're gonna make it work. I'll be right back. Well, that took about an hour. And I don't know how long this is going to last, but we're going to keep on trying. That's exactly why I'm afraid of doing lives. They may be ended quickly. But, maybe I won't let so much laundry pile up. Maybe we'll just do like one basket. What do you think? Should because I'm not even through the first basket yet here. So, should I save it all up? Or should I just do one basket? I guess we'll wait and see how long this whole video ends up being. And because I'd like it to be about an hour if we can manage one uninterrupted hour. We'll go from there. I haven't given you guys a keto update in a while. Okay, so I'm somewhat discouraged. Not discouraged. I know this happens. I've plateaued, right? Which happens. You have a large weight loss, and then it kind of levels off for a few days, and then you'll start seeing the number go down again. And that actually happened to me this morning. I had lost 8 pounds, and then I gained like 1 pound back because I ate way too much of my keto biscuits and gravy over the weekend, which even though they're low carb, they're not no carb. So I was eating like 20 grams Saturday and Sunday. I ate like 20 grams of carbs in just biscuits and gravy breakfast alone. And you can't do that when you're on the keto diet. You really can have like 1 serving, not 2, and like 1 day a week, not 2. But so I had gained 1 pound over the weekend, and I'm back down to where I was before I went off the rails with the biscuits and gravy, which I'm still very happy with. It's been today, Monday to Sunday was 7 days, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's been 10 days. And I'm still down 8 pounds. I'm hoping to see another good jump now that I've lost my 1 pound from the weekend, and I'm really watching my carbs better this week. So I wasn't tracking them. I was just, you know, trying to remember. And I like to snack a lot, so that gets me. And I like to have sweets. They do make keto sweets. I've been having one, sometimes two of those keto Reese cups. Sorry, Chris is texting me. He's working outside. And he's working on our stuff, you know, that we've taken out of the basement. Like I said, there's a lot to sort through. There's a lot to see what's damaged, what's not, what we're keeping, what we're getting rid of, what we can donate, what we can trash. What else? Let's see. So, remember that planner that I talked about when I had my epiphany? Well, I kind of forgot about it. I stuck it in my purse one day to take with me when I was going, I don't know, to the dentist or something with one of the kids. And I was like, oh, I'm going to work on this while I'm waiting on the kids. And then I literally forgot about it until today when I went out to the car and I was looking in my purse for something else. And it was in there. And I was like, oh, yeah. So I'm going to start working on that again. It's called the Morning Sidekick Journal, and I do love it. Stuff like that just slips my mind if I don't, like, see it in front of my face all the time. I have to put it somewhere where I'm going to see it, or I'm just not going to do it. Look at these piles already, and I haven't even made it to the bottom of one basket. And I've got this kind of angled up so you can't really see all of the piles. But it was... Whose 18-month girl pants do I have? What is happening? The only girl in the house besides me is Riley, and she's 7 years old. No idea where those came from. Unless they were in somebody else's laundry out. I don't know. I thought they were Riley's, but clearly they are not. Ooh, you know what we really need to buy new of? We really need to buy new towels. Our towels are so ratty and so old, and we've bought a few new ones over the years, but yeah, a lot of them we've just hung on to. We need to, like, trash all the old ones, but we have so many people in the house that we go through towels pretty darn quickly. Oh, these are braces. I was like, whose are these? They're braces from where he came over and was working on the basement. He took a shower before he went to see his girlfriend. He's such a good kid. Again, I have no idea how that happened. My nieces, older nieces, have turned out great. Bryce has turned out great. Which is hard when you have junky parents, you know, it just is. It's hard when you have great parents. It's hard when you have one good parent, but you know, it is what it is. He's just a very good kid, and I'm so grateful for that. Boy, Riley has a lot of clothes. We had a conversation about that too, didn't we? So, what are you doing today? Is there anything that you would like to know about me? Like, I've tried to kind of do little bits and pieces here and there. I was trying to think of what I have told you, what I haven't told you. There's, like, you know, it kind of blurs together. I'm a rambler. I talk a lot anyhow, so those are pretty much ripped. But I talk a lot anyway. I think it's probably because I don't do a lot of talking to grown-ups during the day. So when I get the chance to talk to you guys, it's like I'm just spewing out all of my thoughts that I've had for the past week onto you guys. So hopefully you don't mind. Hopefully it's not too obnoxious. I'm trying not to say all the annoying things like too much, but can't seem to help myself. Alex is going to be a senior this year. I talked about that before, I think, because I think about that a lot. My oldest child will be going out into the world very, very soon, and that excites me and terrifies me. I do believe that I have taught him well. He is very respectful. He helps with the kids, like without, listen, let's see if you can hear this. So cute. She picked this out and it's too big, so she's worn it once and it fell off of her the whole time. But he is very helpful with the kids. Anytime he hears one of them crying, he comes running to see if there's something he can do to help. He is pretty nice to me. Like, as all things considered, all kids, hey look, we got to the bottom of one basket. All kids have their moments, especially teenagers. And I try to remember that on the hard days. But here lately, within the past year, he has grown up a lot. We don't fight and argue and bicker like we used to. He has a girlfriend. They don't really see each other much during the summer. She's the oldest daughter, and her dad's kind of strict. So they've only seen each other once so far this summer. Hopefully, we can get them together again. He's a good kid. She was here at the house, and we have rules. You don't close the door, leave the door open, no like cuddling on the bed, nothing like that. So they obey the rules, and she gets to come back. But like with her parents, it's her dad. He's very strict. And the thing is I understand that. Letting your kid out into the world is scary, but whether he likes it or not, and her birthday's in 6 months. In 6 months, she will be an adult, free to go and do whatever she wants. And my fear with that is that if you don't let them have a little bit of freedom, while you still technically, are their legal guardian, then they're probably going to just, go and do everything that they've always wanted to do and you've never let them do. So you have to learn to loosen the reins a little bit as they get older so that they don't just go crazy when they finally turn 18 and have their freedom. So I've been working on that with Alex. He's wanting to get a job, but honestly, I don't feel like he's mature enough to get a job because his grades were kind of in the pooper last year, and he's going to be a senior, so it's really important that he keeps his grades up. So once he turns 18, he's asked to get a job a couple times, and I almost caved in the middle of the year last year, and then luckily I didn't because his grades went the longer the year went on, which is frustrating because he's super smart. He's so smart. I've even gone in and, of course I try to be proactive. I've gone in and talked to his teachers about it, and they say that he is a very smart boy. He just doesn't turn in the work. And what I find even more frustrating is that when I talk to him about it, he says, "Oh, I did that paper. I think it's somewhere in my backpack." Ooh. Ooh. To know that he did do the work and just didn't turn it in. My goodness. So, and then Zach will be going to high school, not this year. He's got one last year in middle school. He has 8th grade, and then he'll be going to the high school. And honestly, I don't know what's happening with Mason and Leo. Chris actually has 2 degrees. He has a computer information management degree, which is what he does. He's head of IT for this local company. He actually has like a very long title. It's like manager of network operations and managed systems or something like that. But basically he runs the IT department, which is not a big department, by the way. There's I think a total of 4 IT people. But he has that degree, and then he also has a degree in history and poli-sci. So well, I guess he almost has 3. He got his computer information management degree when he was first out of high school. So that was back in, like, we're telling his age here, but like He got that degree in he graduated in 95, so I don't know, 99? And then he went back to school as an adult because at one point he wanted to be a teacher. So he got his degree in history and poli-sci, and then he also got a degree, I don't know, how's that work? He can go to school and be a substitute if need be, and he can teach history, I think, in middle school through, I don't know, how is that, K to 8, I guess? Yeah, K to 8. So, I don't know. We'll see. He really, really, really wants to homeschool Mason and Leo. We live in a small town, so there are not a lot of, the gun scares and things like that in school. But even though there's not, in our school systems, they teach, active shooter drills and bombing drills and things like that. And I'm getting cold chills just talking about it because the thought of them teaching that to my child at school just makes me nauseous. I don't want him to... I realize that it's life-saving stuff, right? I know that they teach it for a reason because this stuff has been happening, but I don't even want to think about it because it's terrifying. It's terrifying to a parent. So, he wants to homeschool, and I'm on board with that, but I have no college education. I do not feel that I have the education that I would need to do something like that. Now, he does, obviously, because he's got 2.5 degrees, or however that worked out. I'd have to have him explain it to me again. I'm a terrible wife. But I do, he's so smart. And he is so good at explaining things to them. There is no doubt in my mind that he could easily teach our children at home. The problem is he works 13-hour days and then has to come home and do stuff around the house. So I don't know how he would fit that into his schedule as of right now. So, I don't know. We'll see how that ends up. Leo is 3.5. His birthday's in December, so he wouldn't technically have to go to school until I think the legal age here in West Virginia is 5. You might be able to get away with skipping preschool. I don't know if kindergarten's mandatory or not. I hear Mason fussing again, so I'm probably gonna have to go get him again. He really needs a nap, but he's fighting it so bad. So I have seen there are a lot of homeschool channels. So I need to start looking into that, I guess. But like I said, we still have another year at least, and then maybe one more to figure out what and how we're going to do all that. Because it's a terrifying world out there. I mean, Alex and Zach have been in the school system their entire lives, and we do live in a very small town. So, but having it to do over again, I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. Do you think that it's scarring kids to be sending them to school and teaching them this kind of stuff? If you had the chance to keep your kids at home to teach them, would you? And I know that there's lots and lots of resources online. It's just, and of course they'll both be older, so I can tell you from the way that I had Alex and Zach together, and then they got a little older. I didn't have Leo until Zach was 10 years old. So I do know that as they get older, you have more time. You have more time to do more things. So I know that my plate will be a little more clear by the time that rolls around. But again, I don't feel like I'm quite smart enough to do that, honestly. Maybe for the for the elementary school stuff, but yeah, after that, I'm pretty much tapped out. Mom is tapped out. Oh my goodness. At least there's towels in here. I like folding towels. I have no problem folding towels. They, he's banging on the wall. They fold pretty quickly. And they also take up a good bit of space. So, this is sweater. Alex's jeans. You know, he's like 5'11", almost 6 foot tall. He may be 6 foot tall by now, which blows my mind. I'm 5'3" on a good day, so he's so tall. Zach is catching up to me quickly. Very, very quickly. That's Alex's. Oh, I've stacked our piles too high. All right, Mason. I was hoping to get to the bottom of this, but I'm not because he's awesome. And no mommy likes to hear their baby whine, even if it is just whining. Oh, he's down there with Zach and Leo again, so nope. Okay, I gotta pause again here, guys. Maybe he'll go down for a nap this time. Let me show you where we're at. We are getting pretty close to being done, actually. That one is almost completely empty, and then just one more. Oh boy. Okay, so when I went downstairs, Leo was being very cute, but he also was doing something he should not have been doing and that he knows he's not supposed to do. He was in the sink and he was cooking. He had taken, if you've seen that little spice rack on my kitchen counter that has little spices on it, I need to get rid of that anyway because the lids don't close anymore, and that there's no point in having a spice rack that the lids don't close on. Anyway, he was cooking. He had taken 2 eggs, cracked them into a bowl, and had dumped all different kinds of spices in there. So that's why you don't leave a 13-year-old to watch a 3-year-old, even if it's just downstairs and just for the purpose of the video. So Mason is now asleep. Leo's watching Rusty Rivets, and I am working on this again. Maybe next time I'll just wait and do like 2 days worth of laundry. I think that I got a little overzealous the last time because I feel like I have talked my head off today and still have 1 basket to go. So Chris came home from work, and what does he do after his day of work today? He is mowing the grass and working on the basement stuff. So there's that. There's no, I used to say there's no rest for the weary. No, that's not right. The saying is there's no rest for the weary. She always used to say there's no rest for the wicked. You know, it's rough when your kids are getting bigger and you don't know if this is, I think this is my black t-shirt, but it might also be Zach's. What do you think? It's gotta be Zach's, because it says large 11, 12. It's gotta be Zach's. I think. Who the heck knows anymore? Well, there we go. That is the bottom of our second hamper. 1 more to go. Please, please let it be mostly towels. Please. I don't actually know. I'm pretty sure it's not mostly towels. Hey, look, another black t-shirt. This one's Alex's. Look, I'm wearing a black tank top. Can you tell we wear a lot of black in this family? Not really Chris. He doesn't really wear a lot of dark colors. He wears a lot of grays, a lot of blues. Well, 1 towel. That's something at least. I'm so hungry and ready to make dinner, you guys. Oh, I'm hungry. Hungry, hungry. I don't know. I think we're going to have the pork chops and green beans today. Just because I got the green beans on sale, and I'm afraid if I don't make them soon, they might get yucky. You know how it is with sale items, you kind of win some, lose some. So, I know what we've never really talked about on here. We have never really talked about music. So I grew up listening to a very wide range of things that I still listen to today. A lot of Journey, a lot of the Eagles, some Pink Floyd, but my mom really thought he was weird, so we didn't listen to a lot of that. A lot of Bad Company, a lot of Tina Turner, My mom's favorite, all-time favorite song is What's Love Got to Do With It by Tina Turner. A lot of Rolling Stones. And then, of course, as I got older, you know, she kept listening to the same stuff. And I started listening to, you know, newer things. But now as an adult, I absolutely love all of those things that my mom listened to. The first, like, 50 songs on my favorites playlist is all stuff from my mom, things like that. Otis Redding, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, it's one of my favorites. So many things. She wasn't really a big Beatles fan. And then, of course, I was born in 86. So I grew up listening to, like, in the 90s, there was Salt and Peppa, MC Hammer. I still occasionally listen to that kind of stuff when I want, like, an old school kick. And then I still listen to a lot of, like, the early 2000s music. Like, I don't know, I'm probably not stuff a lot of you listen to, but I still listen to a lot of, like, Panic at the Disco, which I realize that they're becoming popular again, but I like the old stuff. A lot of the early 2000s pop and hip hop. What else? And then, of course, there are some newer songs that I like today, but, you know, actually, you know, it's really going to blow your mind. I really like Kevin Gates. When I really want to get stuff done, I blast Kevin Gates. Chris hates it. He is, you know, he's a 42-year-old man, and he doesn't like rap to begin with. And did you notice that I have two of these? One of them was my niece JC's, and I kind of somehow confiscated it. But I really like Kevin Gates, which is just very, you know, it's very rap. Like, it's some rappy rap. But it helps me stay motivated. I've recently discovered Lizzo. I had never really listened to her, but I heard her mentioned on Daniela Diaries. She mentioned that she's very, like, if you want to get stuff done, listen to her. So I've been listening to a lot of that lately. So tell me, what are your favorite songs, like when you want to get stuff done, when you want to stay motivated, like to keep you going? Obviously, I like a very wide range of music. I like very few country songs, and that's my mother's fault. When I was growing up, she just said it was, hey, are you naked? Where's your pants? Go get your pants if you want a pants party. I'm making a video. You have to have pants on. What?
You eat it off.
Rusty rivets is off? Okay, I'll fix it. Rusty rivets is off. That didn't work. Hold on a minute. Oh, yes, it did. So what are your favorite go-to songs when you really have to get stuff done? Let me know. They might be some of my favorites too. And I hear Mason. Oh, that is the sweetest thing ever. Leo just said, don't cry. I am here, Mason. That kid barely naps during the day. He sleeps for a good while at night. But during the day, his naps are like 15, 20 minutes if I'm lucky. I don't think this one was even 20 minutes. And I'm so close to being done. And then I have to put all this away. The reason I thought I would fold it on the bed today was because it would keep the kids from climbing on my piles, and everybody's clothes already go upstairs, so this saves me from having to carry the folded piles up the stairs, which, trust me, is no picnic. Chris is missing a pair of his work khakis. I don't know where, I thought they were in this. Maybe I haven't gotten to them yet. Oh no. One of my own shirts inside out. It is very rare I don't know. I think the Golden Girl shirt might have been inside out too. I used to be so good at not leaving my clothes inside out because my mother would have not washed it. If I left my clothes inside out, they didn't get washed. And I don't know. I try to blame the kids. Maybe it's their fault. It's not their fault. I know that. Oh boy. This is Riley's little spa wrap that she got for Christmas. She loves this thing to death. We got it for her. Like, wraps like this, and then there's a couple little buttons that go over her little shoulders. So it's, my Aunt Jenny used to wear these things all the time. You know, I've never talked about her on here. She reminded me so much of, like, the person that I'm growing into. Chris facing me. Hi. Hi. So that was Chris. He was just checking in on me. Gave him the update on Leo cooking the food, or cooking, and Mason waking up and all that good stuff. I'm so close to the bottom of this basket, you guys. So close. Oh, he's sending me updates on stuff that he's been doing outside. Oh boy. So tomorrow you guys will see Chris's clean with me. He was so sweet to do that for me because, you know, sometimes as moms, we have hard days and we need help. And sometimes we don't want to ask for help, especially when our husbands or partners or significant others work and we don't work. That, you know, sometimes you feel guilty asking for help. So really I don't. But I don't really have to because he can see when I need that extra help. And have I covered my towel or my washcloth towel? Oh no, there it is. And I am so thankful for that because uh-oh. Well, we're back. We are so close to the finish line. It's going to feel so nice to have all of these done and put away. It has been quite a challenge getting them done. Thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. Oh boy, I would love to know what you have been doing while I've been folding these clothes. Are you doing laundry? Are you doing dishes? Are you cleaning up your kitchen? Are you just sitting on the couch? What are you doing? What are you working on while I worked on this? I am so close. I can see the bottom of my basket. And then I'm going to have the older boys put away their laundry. And I'm going to start putting this stuff away so that I can finally be done with the laundry. At least until next week. Look at what Chris got for our camper. Also, we should do a video sometime on our camper. What it is it was a toy hauler that Chris has modified into a camper. And it's got solar on it, it has a shower, it has a sink, a hot water heater, propane for the cook stove, and for the heater. It's pretty impressive. We've had it for a long time, and he has done a lot of work on it. These are Riley's. So, I'm pretty sure that when he first started, he did like a walkthrough of what it looked like before he did anything. So that would be, of course it's not finished. There's still things, there probably will always be things that need to be done on it. But it's getting close, and it's just, another one of those things that take money. And we work on it when we have extra money, which is not very often. Oh boy, I see it, guys. I see it. There's one sock in the bottom, and I'm not mating socks right now. I've been folding this laundry, I don't know, we'll see. I've been folding this laundry for a long time. I'm so ready to be done with it. Okay, let's see here. 2, 3 empty hampers. Yay. So, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. It was not easy. It took we had a lot of interruptions. And my YouTube friend Shauna, she commented on my video that went up yesterday, and she said that she did not know, that she found it hard to make videos with kids. And I also find it very, very difficult to make videos with kids. You just have to keep trying. You just can't give up. And that is why YouTube has made me a better housekeeper, a better mom, all that stuff. Because without the commitment of coming back to the camera and you guys knowing that another video is coming tomorrow, I wouldn't keep trying. Like, I would not keep trying. I would give up because it is hard. But when we keep trying, we get it done. Look at this. Look at this pile of clothes, you guys. And a pile of socks over there. Chris has 2 stacks. Leo has 2 stacks. Mommy has 2 stacks. Here are hand towels. Riley has 2 stacks. Kitchen towels, washcloths, 2 stacks of towels. Mason has 1 stack and a short stack. Zach has a very small stack. Alex has a very small stack. But we did it. We did it. We did it. And I'm so glad to be done. I will see you guys tomorrow for Chris's Clean with me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you don't hate all my rambling, because I should put a disclaimer in the beginning of this video. Maybe I'll record one in a minute. But anyway, I'm going to go for the day. It has been fun. It has been stressful, but we did get it done. Hang in there. Keep trying, and you will get there. I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You're my very best friends in the whole wide world. Is that sad that my best friends are internet friends? I don't think so. Anyway, bye guys. I'll see you tomorrow.